the New York Jets. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Room here to run. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them, but boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Chad Hut, 250. Plant. Come on, dude.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Darnold now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll run it with Bell. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Match box, right.
It's a gain of 4.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch. Alrighty. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Red 80. Red 80. Buzz.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will be taken at the 13. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check. Press down. Chopper. Check 99. Hard. Switch it. Come on.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught by Parker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
I'm ready. 452. Bend it. Child, 64, weak.
Back to throw now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Second and 9 at the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
To throw again on second down, Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Watch twist, watch twist.
Darnold, he'll get that one complete to counter. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We own Bravo. We own this. Mike 55, Mike 55.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
55's Mike, guys, 55. Hey, hey.
A first down throw, Darnold, caught here by Bell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Check 55 to Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop.
This is Bell. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mike 55. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Red 80. Mike 55. Check 55. Blue there. He's checking. Crash. I'm waiting.
Now Bell. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds like counterintuitive. but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw here. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 94. Get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Yes.
Check 52, come on.
Squeeze, squeeze, get in there.
Coming through, fellas, let's go.
They'll try to run with Breida, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Bell running on 1st down, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. That's complete. It's Gordon. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On 2nd down, it's Bell, and the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
You got 3 down.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You go, young lady. Hey, wahoo!
Out out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Tight right. We got 4. Hey, watch this. Watch the safety creep. Shift. He's going, lady. We got double up.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Open man is Gordon, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now Darnold. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Cut.
Hello, lady. Hey, Mike's 7.
So we got man. Mike's 50.
You don't know no better.
Check your hot read. Tighten up. Ready?
Throwing again on second down. Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Ready? Mike 50.
Hey, Zoo.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Ready? Kill. Deuce. Watch twist.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. It's complete to Williams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone.
Lady. Check. Hey, Charlie.
Check 50.
80 weapon.
Bell. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey. You got 3.
Ready?
3 down.
Kill. What's that? Shoot. 25. Check 25.
Now it's Darnold. He's got it to Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good, And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Tight end's right. 3 alpha. Hey, check. 3 down. Lady. Slam.
Here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Let's go, lady. We got to step it up. Under 10. Red 80. Check 26. X3. 218. Chopper. Kill. 80. Hey, turn it up. Red 80.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
The Dolphins go. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Rush in.
2nd and 5. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third down, a run from Breida. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Mike 55.
From the 31, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Check 31. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
180.
Check.
Red 80.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Darnold now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Here's Darnold. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. To the air again, Darnold into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick, and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Set, ready. And Lobo, 53 is right. Hey, watch the ball. Ready.
On first down, here's Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
You gonna get this boy? You think you gonna
To throw is Darnold. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On second down, it's Bell. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Time to go, night. Jim, lady.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, what's the ball? Yo, lady. Here we go.
On second and 9, Darnold is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Second and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's a gain of 20.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
It's going to be a long day.
Hey, check right, check right. Watching you five. Check.
Darnold from the red zone now. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Joker. Hey, alert 3. Slam.
Throwing on second and long. Darnold buying time to his left. Got his man. It's Williams. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Jets on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is third down and 12.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Shift. Watch the shift. Watch the twist.
Darnold to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. And his kick is indeed good, and the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Back to throw. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception. Here's Darnold. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On second down now, it's Bell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out. Check.
No 80. Check 6. Hey, seam 6. Red 80. Check 24.
Watch the edge.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
In your face.
Now a first down carry by Bell. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike 50. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Red 80.
Mike 50.
Hey, Orbit.
You can't block me. Hey, Mike 50.
From the 39, Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Darnold from the gun. This is caught by Williams. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Check three.
Red 80.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. "17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, a clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check nickel. Alert 3. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
General, West.
No.
High 7, let's go. Cut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
64, weak. Switch. You go tight. You got tight.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
On second and 7, Darnold. It's Williams on the catch. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. On first down, Bell. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
I got you. Pop.
Yo, 80.
Check 99. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift.
Yo, 80. Red 80.
Here's second and 8. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Watch twins.
Yo, 80. Quick dance. Come.
SOS.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, 50 the mic.
Go.
Mike 50.
Watch the backer.
He's checking. Crash. Check.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's looking like the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching